Get off your phone.
Hey, dude, I'm totally just checking my text messages.
You're not that popular. We all know that.
I literally just text myself all day. Like, I just make it look like I'm busy so that people think I'm important.
Welcome to the Vagrant Kings. Today is our last Saturday conglomerate of crap.
It's kind of like our last Super Saturday. We're still going to have a show on Saturday. It's just going to be a secret next week. It's going to be super special.
It's going to be way fun.
Also, you're a jerk, Austin.
What the heck?
You didn't tell me we were recording.
I wanted to see if you'd even notice.
I now notice since you introduced us to the podcast. So, hello, friends.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Fellow vagrants.
Fellow vagrants.
I don't know. I wrote that on our Facebook, and I was pretty excited. Like, all right, vagrants, here's a new picture. So
you got that because of the guy that we saw today, who he said they had.
No, I did this this last week, like on when I put a picture of for all of you that shared your favorite consoles with us. When I put a picture of like Darth Vader's and like Destiny's and whatever, I was like, vagrants, check this out. I was like, yeah, I'm cool.
That's what we're calling our fans.
Vagrants.
Vagrants.
Yep. We're all now officially vagrants.
And we're their kings. So
we're gonna make statues of us.
This is
and send it to every single household.
This is our attempt at taking over the world. We appreciate your support. And
if you vote for an Austin bus, just like Austin, and then if you vote for me, just like we'll have a voting thing.
I accept donations. Matthew rejects those, of course.
So that means I'm automatically gonna win.
Why would you win? I'm gonna have funds.
What?
I'm gonna have funds because they're gonna be donating to me.
How? What? I'm confused.
You are. Oh goodness, whatever.
We just totally ruined the whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
You just. I said I have donations. That's money.
Do
you know what money is?
Oh, you're gonna donate to them? If they
no,
like you?
They're gonna donate to me. This is ridiculous.
Oh.
I'm trying to be king.
Oh, okay.
Can we go slower?
No, I get you now.
Do you know what a king is?
Yeah, I do. Thank you, Austin. I'm fully aware what you're talking about now.
All right. Well, speaking of today, how I mentioned earlier today, I got the idea from. We went to Arizona's first ever, what was it called?
Game On Expo.
Game On Expo.
The first annual Arizona Game On Expo. It was we were surprised. There were tons of people there.
I was very surprised. I thought this was going to be as lame as all get out. I thought it was going to just be a terrible wannabe Comic-Con.
Like, I did not see in the New Times this at all. Like, we saw this flyer at, like, an old video game store, and we're just like, oh, well, let's just go check it out. And the turnout was amazing. It was really cool. They had a free arcade there, and there's a lot of vendors, and they even had panels and stuff.
Yeah, it was at the Mesa Convention Center, and if any of you have been there, there's a few parking lots. They were all filled.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
There were even people selling merch before you walk in of, like, classically trained and had, like, Nintendo controllers and stuff. It was pretty cool.
And also somehow we got VIP tickets, and I don't know what the VIP got us.
I think we got a free poster, but I don't think we ever picked it up. But
we were supposed to get a free poster?
Yeah, she said you get a free Game On Festival poster. It looked exactly like that flyer.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, we got to go. We got a free poster that we didn't pick up, and there was a lot of cool stuff. We really liked the arcade, or at least I liked the arcade.
We just put up some pictures of it, so you guys will see that first probably before you start listening to this. But it was really cool. It had tons of retro video games, and it was nice because Matt and I both just finished Ready Player One, so we were kind of both into the nostalgia currently, at least for a little while.
Well, we were looking for like the classic games that they mentioned in there because they're games I haven't even heard of, and I know a lot of retro games. Joust, and whatever else they had in there. Pac-Man. We saw Pac-Man, of course, but
we're not going to spoil the book for you, but we saw a few of the games in there, and it was fun. It was fun to play some of those. Two of Matt's favorite retro games, the retro arcade games, were not
the fan favorites.
Yeah.
I guess I'm too hipster in video games for them.
It was Castlevania and R-Type.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest with you here. That was probably the only second time I've ever played Castlevania.
It was good. I like it.
It's simple. That's what's nice.
Kicking butt, taking names. Kinda. That lady didn't know how to go up the stairs. That was pretty cool. I got to help someone go up the stairs in the game. I was like, yeah, you just gotta press up. And then she got nervous and then let me take over. She like ran away, and I was like, okay.
Your beard intimidated her.
Yeah, I just intimidated her.
Actually, most of the guys there had beards.
But then when you were playing that one game that I didn't know, the one with the pistol and the bullets.
Oh, I can't even remember the name of it.
Yeah.
It was a game that I used to play over at Little Pizzazz over in here in Arizona at an old pizza place, old pizza joint. Next to it was a Rambo arcade game as well. And so, yeah, I used to play that, try to beat this one all the time. I'd beg my mom for quarters, but I was terrible. I could never beat the first level.
It was a pretty tough game, but when Austin started playing, everyone was like, oh.
Yeah, it's a one-hit KO.
They were liking Austin playing that. You got a little group around him. like 2 people.
It's a huge group.
It was pretty good. They were like, whoa. It was cool. So it was fun to do that. And then we also went and saw this awesome panel. We actually thought it was going to be a different panel, but we ended up staying for this other one called the Game Chasers.
Yeah, it was a YouTube channel, group of guys that I'd never heard of before, but they're pretty popular, I guess, apparently. And they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And what they do is they go around the country, just going to pawn shops and flea markets and mom and pop game places, garage sales, trying to get old video games,
trying to make their
rare
collection.
video games.
Yeah, trying to make their collections. They're kind of like the they explain themselves as the American pickers of video games.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. They were talking about how they do that. It was like a Q&A, so people were asking questions about, like, I guess they have some cousins and stuff that they make fun of. And so they were pretty funny. They were pretty cool. We're going to check out their show more, but it was cool to be able to hear from them and their experiences. So it was cool.
Yeah, we'll link their show. I've never seen it, so I have no idea what I'll be linking you to, but I'll probably check out a few episodes. But
yeah.
One of them looks like a Jedi, and the other one is a Chicago Cubs fan. So that that tells you. They're both big dudes, though. I was surprised.
They're pretty pumped. Yeah.
That was probably my favorite part of the experience today, though. That panel. It was good.
Yeah, it was really fun. Even the showroom was pretty cool. They had like lots of Connects out there. They had local game shops. So we got to see a lot of arcades, game shops. I guess they have this zombie paintball thing going on here pretty soon too, which sounded pretty fun for October. So.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a date experience right there.
Yes.
Oh goodness. They also had a huge Super Smash Brothers tournament. They had that capped. There's about 50 to 75 people still in line, and
they said we don't have any more space for the Super Smash Bros. Tournament. And everyone's just like crowding around small tables playing Super Smash Bros. On the N64.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting.
Yep, they were surprised. They said, sorry, this won't happen next year. It'll be bigger. This is their first time doing it. This is their first year having this expo.
So they really didn't know how to. I bet they're expecting as much as we were expecting, but
honestly, there's probably half a dozen tables with TVs and game consoles on there.
So next year will probably be bigger and better. So if you're in Arizona, Game On Expo. But I guess there's a lot of gaming expos. There's one being held in Portland here pretty soon, and then there's that one in California.
Yeah, SoCal.
And then speaking of expos, right now that's going on is PAX. PAX up in Idaho?
Washington.
Close.
You're in America.
Is Washington close to Idaho?
I think they're border states.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you're right on.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I think. Is there anything between them?
If any of you would like to send us the United States geography map, we're too lazy to Google.
I don't even know my own country. Goodness. Aren't we owned by Russia?
Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, PAX is going on right now, and they actually had. This is our video game Saturday right now. No, I don't know.
No, we're kind of just doing whatever.
Yeah. But PAX is kind of going on right now, and they had some cool game news, some cool movie news, and
mostly gameplay. Not too much news or anything, but mostly gameplay.
Yeah, showing some sneak peeks of some of their games and some of the exciting ones that I'm real excited for. That I heard that when I saw this news was Shovel Knight is getting an amiibo.
I'm not an amiibo fan at all.
Well, you don't have a Wii U or a...
I still wouldn't get them, honestly.
Whatever, man. If you guys don't know what an amiibo is, I think I mentioned this last time, but it's a little figurine that Nintendo puts out where you can like save your games or it affects the game somehow. They kind of like come to life in your... It's kind of like the Skylanders thing. If you know what Skylanders is, you put the amiibo on a portal and like it opens up and your character is then now on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too excited.
I'm pretty excited. Shovel Knight is a great game.
Well, the thing that is exciting about this, not the fact that it's getting an amiibo, but the fact that Nintendo is branching out and reaching out to indie developers. Nintendo's always been notoriously like, we are the kings of our stuff. Don't touch our stuff at all. And they've never been fans of helping others at all.
Yeah, so now they're making some little figurine merchandise for Shovel Knight for indie developers. So that's exciting. That's awesome.
It's really cool. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about Nintendo and how they're reaching out on Monday.
Oh, yeah. We got special stuff on Monday about Nintendo. So.
Yeah, and there's also some Borderlands news that we're going to talk a little bit about on Monday, too. So.
Yeah, so watch out for that. But other than the Shovel Knight news, the other thing that made me excited about Shovel Knight was that they have some DLC coming out. So
Plague of Shadows.
the Plague of Shadows. So POS for piece of crap. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Shovel Knight. POS. Yeah. That abbreviation is going to be wonderful.
But no, Shovel Knight's a really great game. So I already beat it on my 3DS. If you guys haven't played it yet, I'd recommend you trying it out. It's real fun. Austin, you got to jump on that bandwagon.
Its soundtrack is amazing, though. I have heard and listened to a lot of it, and it's a really good soundtrack.
Yeah, it's a fun game. So it's real cheesy or knight with a shovel, you guys can guess.
Yeah, so those guys were everywhere in medieval times. Someone's got to bury their compatriots.
Exactly, right?
The Shovel Knight, he's the best. He's the strongest, obviously. Oh my goodness. What do we got next?
We also had Cuphead. That was pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah. PAX. PAX has showed a more detailed gameplay video of Cuphead. Now, even if you're not a fan of video games, this is really interesting. It's a really beautiful game. It is a completely hand-drawn. So it looks like a painting. But the style that they're going for, the style of painting and hand-drawn paintings, is a 19.
We'll say cartoons.
Yeah, it's a 1930s cartoon that the style that they're going for. It looks incredible.
It really reminds me of like the old Disney cartoons, like Steamboat Willie and stuff type of stuff.
The movement and everything, yeah.
So it's very like bouncy and like joyful. Like you can kind of see everything kind of like dancing, and it's called Cuphead for a reason. You play a cup, pretty much a walking cup, and they're like.
It reminds me of what's that? The character in The Beauty and the Beast, the little Chip.
Yeah.
Chip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you look like Chip. You're walking around with arms and legs and
it's like Rambo Chip.
Rambo. Rambo Chip.
He's going around fighting stuff, and it's a little side scroller, and it's just a really the reason this game just looks amazing is it just looks beautiful. The whole thing is just amazing looking.
I could have the wallpaper of that game be in my room.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with that. It looks the background is just it looks like a painting you'd see up in the Louvre.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how you say it.
The what? Up in the what?
The French Museum, the Louvre.
I don't know.
Louvre.
That sounds like a bathroom. I could see it
the loo.
I could go see it in the loo. Okay, cool.
I have Cuphead in my bathroom.
Yeah, I want Cuphead in my bathroom. Cuphead toilet paper.
No, but the style of gameplay that they're going for is difficulty-wise, they're shooting for Dark Souls, and game like boss mechanics-wise, they're shooting for Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
So
a lot of patterns and stuff, just like a basic side scroller where it's just like constantly like having to learn patterns and then dying and then figuring out how to beat them. And so it's pretty much like a classic old Nintendo game, but with really nice looking graphics.
Yeah, it just looks like fun to play with other players, and it's a fun co-op game.
Yeah, it looks like a good couch co-op type deal.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be a really fun game.
Cuphead. So what else happened at PAX was they also announced the creator of Mighty Number 9. We talked about how they canceled for September 15th release, but they did put good news out there. They said that they're going to have the demo for all those Kickstart followers to have it on the 15th.
Yeah, so basically they delayed the full game, and instead the demo's coming out the day that it was supposed to come out.
Mm-hmm. But only for those that Kickstarted it. So
yeah,
not the general public's going to get the demo, which I'm really bummed. They just need to have it come out.
I know, really. That doesn't make that much sense to me. You think that the people that haven't Kickstarted it, they really want them to play the demo as well, so that they end up buying it. I don't know.
I don't know. It's exciting. I like it.
I think it's a weird marketing decision.
Of course. This game you're excited for, Austin, Hard Light Drifter.
Hard Light Drifter, yeah. They finally announced a harder release date. So 2016. What was it, spring next year?
Spring of 2016, yeah.
Hard Light Drifter, it's another kind of 8-bit retro-ish looking game, and it's going to be an RPG with a bunch of other weapons, and the music in that game sounded really good so far, and I'm just kind of interested in gameplay as well. But that should be coming out spring next year. That's going to be fun. It's a good game.
So if you guys are way into indie games, like this is the season or the time to be into it.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, retro games are coming back in a big way because it looks like a top-down kind of thing like you'd play on the Super Nintendo. It looks great. I'm excited for that too. So
we're so excited.
I am excited about that.
No, I think that we've just been saying this looks great. This game looks just no,
it's
seriously.
hard to show our excitement. It's hard to show our excitement over the
We'll link trailers and everything for all of these games. They look really cool. They're works of art, honestly. They look like works of art more than games to me.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah.
These are what kind of the indie games are going for because they don't have the powerhouse or the money to put out a Call of Duty or a Halo.
I don't know. I think those games look pretty expensive. So.
Yeah, most of them have been kickstarted, so they got the money.
Yep,
and
they
don't
got
have
the funds,
any overhead.
and they were able to get the publishers to help them with that. So.
All right. So, is there anything else coming out of PAX? Is it just pretty
Not
much
really.
gameplay?
Nothing too much else coming from PAX.
We still have one more day. Still have tomorrow.
One more day. Is it 2 more days? It doesn't go till on Monday as well.
I think it's. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. But anyways, we'll let you know more about the cool PAX stuff. I'm sure near the end of it they'll start releasing like, oh, maybe check out this game because some people like to release stuff for it. Of course, bummer news about Call of Duty fans. Black Ops 3 is getting mixed reviews right now for the beta they had. They have mixed reviews. Did you hear about that, Austin?
No, I didn't, but it is a beta, so I'm not too freaked out.
Well, that just means like the Call of Duty phase might be dying soon. So
hallelujah. So sick of Call of
Unless
Duty.
they invent something really cool. I mean, they could, of course, maybe buckle down for a couple years and we don't see anything and then come out with something amazing and just bring back nostalgia. But
Well,
yep.
we'll see.
That's pretty much it for gaming news. On Star Warsy news.
Oh, yes, on to Star Wars news. Star Wars is picking up. Actually, today at the Gaming Expo, I picked up 2 Star Wars ornaments for my Christmas tree.
Tis the season.
Yeah, 'tis the season to be jolly with all of my Millennium Falcons. And
I had they had like, they should get a star topper of like the Death Star for like
the Death Star.
for a Christmas
I bet
tree.
they have that. I bet they have that.
Right on top.
Oh my goodness, I am looking that up right now. Do they have a Death Star topper?
Just Star Wars Christmas completely. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh.
They had
Google.
Oh.
Star Wars Death Star topper. Oh, all it picked up was star topper. Gosh dang it.
We'll let you do it again. One more time. One more.
Oh, well, no, it's too late. I already just searched for it manually.
Oh, man.
It's here. They have it. They have one. A Death Star Christmas tree topper.
How much? How much?
Shoot, it's just there's no thing. It's just instructables on how to make your own.
Well, let's make.
I'm gonna make my own. You need a Christmas tree, don't you, Matt?
Yeah, I do. Donations will be no. Just kidding.
I'll be taking those donations. Remember. But anyway, Star Wars news. Besides Austin's Christmas tree decorations, yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. I found it
yesterday, out of the blue, and in the weirdest way possible, Star Wars released a teaser clip.
A 6-second clip on Instagram.
On Instagram.
I follow Instagram. I follow Star Wars on Instagram. So when I just decided to scroll through and I was not really busy, I was like, "What?"
So in this clip, for everyone that hasn't seen it yet, I recommend you go see it real quick. It's 6 seconds for crying out loud. If you don't have 6 seconds, then you're too busy. But it starts off with showing the short little TV spot that we saw from the Korean TV spot with the First Order Army, and then it moves over to a new shot of Rey or Daisy Ridley and BB-8 looking up into the sky at some ominous power, and the rumor is they're looking at the First Order's new weapon. And she looks super worried, but super good looking. She's super pretty. She's my new crush. I'm just saying that right now. Right. So Rey, Daisy Ridley, if you're listening to this, I'm not married. Anyway, so she looks up at something ominous, and come on, here, let me talk. Let me talk. Let me explain this. This is incredible. Well, not really incredible, but it's still pretty cool. And so then it cuts from there to Kylo Ren, who's off in the forest. We've seen this picture before. He whips out his lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
He
just whips it out.
He just whips out his lightsaber.
Whips it out.
And
turns on his lightsaber.
Lightsaber turns on.
It
red.
blasts out, and then it has the Claymore-ish look.
And then this is the cool part. It switches over to Finn, who looks like he's in the same kind of area, the same kind of snowy forest.
And it looks exactly like Finn. I mean, he's out of breath. So we definitely know it's Finn.
He's still out of breath. Heaving. I mean, good grief. This guy needs an inhaler. I'm so sorry.
They're having him run. He's getting exercise.
He's running all over the place. But he's holding the lightsaber, the blue lightsaber that looks like it's Anakin or Luke Skywalker's old blue lightsaber. And he's lights it up and it looks like he's about to go to town with Kylo Ren. Mm-hmm. It looks awesome.
It looks amazing. And not to mention in the beginning of the clip, it says, "There has been an awakening."
Yeah, that's what's his name's voice? Shoot.
Do you
Shoot.
know? You know how that name is?
I do. He's
Oh.
the claw guy in Avengers. He does all the motion capture. Oh my goodness, he does all the motion capture possible. He's the king of motion capture.
Cool.
Smeagol and Lord of the Rings.
That does nothing. You're the fan.
All right, I'm
You're
looking
the
it up.
nerd.
I'm looking it up
You're
real
the
quick.
nerd.
You keep talking.
But anyways, that he says there has been an awakening, and that all shows up, and it just makes you excited. It's just like Finn with a lightsaber. We finally get to see that in a small video clip, and so as soon as you watch it, you're just super excited.
Okay, Google, look up Smeagol actor for me. See if this does it.
Don't you have an iPhone?
I do. Andy Serkis. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Andy Serkis. He's the voice of Lord Snoke. That's the voice, the guy that's speaking. But the best part about this another good part about this whole thing is the music. It's new music.
Yeah.
Did you recognize that? So it was the Imperial March.
It was 6 seconds.
It's true. It's a super brief clip of the music, but it's low and rumbling, and it gives you this even more impending doom feel than what I would say are the regular Imperial March gives. So I don't know if it's a new theme for the First Order or if it's something else, but it just sounds really good. And the other thing that I thought was cool is that Kylo Ren's not supposed to be a super experienced Sith guy, and neither is Finn. And so we're going to have kind of a rookie lightsaber battle right there.
Well, you sent me a link on Reddit. I think someone was telling a little bit more about the story. Like,
yeah,
I'm quoting. Just let you know, I'm whatever. I'm doing the little quote sign where it's like the rabbit ears. Or
here's the rabbit ears sign.
Yeah, it's like Brit. So it's like he said that this means that Kylo Ren was like running away from
trying to escape the planet,
and then Finn is there trying to catch it before he leaves, and so maybe that's the battle. I don't know. That makes me excited. That kind of, like, to me, that excites me because it means Kylo Ren isn't like Mr. Awesome. It means like, oh crap, I might lose here, and he's like running. Like usually the bad guys in Star Wars are just kind of like, we're dominating.
Yeah, we're dominating everyone. The heroes are always on the run.
So it's showing that the Rebel Alliance is stronger than I guess you would say.
That's a good.
And so that means that they're kind of more of the vigilantes or more of the people that are like trying to stop the Rebel Alliance.
Well, J.J. Abrams compared the First Order to what if the Nazis that kind of left Germany and went over to Argentina, what if they were the guys, what if they decided to form a group over there in Argentina, Nazis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so that's what he compared it to, because that did happen a lot. A lot of people fled. And so this is kind of a similar thing. The First Order and the Empire has always been compared to Nazi Germany, but this is really cool. It's really just unique spin and a different story. If that's true, the speculation that Matt was just talking about, if that's true, that's a different, I think, route that anyone was really expecting.
Yeah. It means like we're gonna be able to see like some emotion from the bad guys and maybe even like kind of root for them a little bit too. So
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm already rooting for Kylo Ren.
I think we just talked for about 10 minutes or
about
6 seconds scene.
Hey, that was the most exciting thing that happened this week.
I think one of the marketing guys or some guy from a magazine, big important magazine, said that if Disney just continues like this, continues releasing 2-second clips, that they will have the best marketing path ever if they just keep doing that 2-second clips.
Everyone just gets all the Star Wars fanboys and all the Disney fans were just like, eee!
My hype right now is at the roof level, and if they release even a 1-second clip, I'm gonna have to build a new roof.
If they just show a picture, like we saw that picture of Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
If they showed just one picture, everyone's just like, "Oh my god!"
Every detail is examined. Every detail.
Yeah,
is
there's
examined.
people studying it and like just.
I was listening to a podcast called Rebel Force Radio, and they do something called.
Wait. You're listening to the enemy. No, I'm just kidding.
No, these guys are good. They're okay.
Podcasts are awesome.
They're rebels, so they're okay. But I was listening to them, and they have something called Star Wars Oxygen, and that's where they really go over the music, and so that's what they were talking about. And they went way in deep into the music, and they compared it to a scene in the Return of the Jedi, where Vader and Luke are talking before they go up into the Death Star together. Mm-hmm. And it's very similar music to that, but it's deeper and, like I said, like deeper and more rumbling throughout. So every little detail and everything that J.J. Abrams decides to release is going to be really examined, and it's just super exciting.
That is exciting. What podcast was that again?
Star Wars. Rebel Force Radio. So check them out. They're really cool. They get real into detail on the Star Wars stuff.
So
I like 'em.
if you're Star Wars nerds like us, if you can't tell from our 10-minute rant about 6 seconds, check those guys out. Well, it's pretty exciting. Other than that, there really wasn't too much news that happened this week. I mean, we had our 3 podcasts, so it was kind of hard to keep up for a Saturday show. But next week it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're at kind of a transition phase right now. You're going to be super pumped about our surprise
Saturday show.
Surprise new. What is it? Format? Yeah, new format of our weekend show, because we're not too sure exactly which day we're going to do it on.
We might have a special guest.
Ooh, lolly, or guests.
Or multiple guests.
Yeah, or we won't be here and it'll just be... No,
or
just kidding.
You're just going to hear silence for 30 minutes.
It'll be crazy.
Yep.
White noise.
But no, for real, next Saturday, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. Your eyes peeled?
Keep your eyes peeled for a new episode.
Your ears wax free.
Yeah, I was going to like, how can they use their eyes if they can't see us? But anyways, never mind. We won't spoil anything.
So Mondays would be our movie Monday. We're going to have some fun stuff there for you. We're going to try to do something similar to our Ready Player One podcast.
Also, tell us what you think of these new shows, because like we're trying really hard. If you guys don't like it, let us know. But Movie Monday, we're going to be doing. We talked about Nintendo being open to stuff, so Austin and I are doing another challenge against each other. Who can make the best Nintendo franchise movie?
It's going to be fun. I'm going to kill Matt.
Nope.
It's going to be easy.
Remember, I'm the best.
Easy win for me.
I'm the best.
Didn't I win on Monday? I won on Monday. Yeah.
No, I say we're equally tied, actually.
No, I think we won. Where's that tally? I swear you tallied it up, didn't you?
We tied. We pretty much tied, dude.
It's a load of baloney.
No, we tied.
Load of baloney. But anyway, Wednesday we're going to do some more. You didn't win. Wednesday, we're going to do some video game news and just
like I said,
stuff.
PAX might release some more stuff. But of course, we're getting that much closer to the Destiny release, so we'll be able to talk about. So
we'll have some more of Austin's bits and Matt's music coming up as well. It's going to be fun.
Speaking of, any bits today?
Oh, let me look something up. Why don't you mumble about stuff?
Well, I guess there's no bits today. Then
I have nothing prepared. I found something the other day that I really wanted to share. But let me see if I can get it real quick. I don't know. I don't know if I can. There was a video that they put up that shows how they actually created BB-8. Everyone's been baffled by how they're doing it. So,
created what?
BB-8, the robot, the rolling robot in Star Wars.
Okay, yeah.
So, and they also said why they chose his name, because his name looks exactly like what he looks, a B and an 8.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's super clever of them.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking way deep right there. You're like, BB-8, and I was like, it looks like an 8-ball? Like,
it looks like an 8-ball.
I don't get it.
Oh my!
I was thinking it was like a tribute to BB King for a second.
Oh, okay. This is what I found. All right, so we're gonna finish off with Austin's bits.
Austin's bits. Gotta love those bits.
Yeah,
that was the best.
There was the intro. Try it again. Come on. Let me give me something good. I gotta get pumped up here.
Oh, okay, like Austin's got bits.
Beautiful. All right, now I'm ready. So I read this the other day and I just died. I just freaking died. All right. When a power outage struck Southern California in the 1990s.
Uh-huh.
So weren't you living there that time? 90s?
Yeah.
Southern California?
Yeah, what part?
You may have been, I don't know.
LA. Hey, you tell me.
You
continue the story and let me know.
All right. No, were you in LA? Because I want to know if you were one of these people.
I lived in Seal Beach, like Long Beach, close to Long Beach. So I wasn't in LA, but my dad worked for LAPD.
Okay, so he may have been one. No, he may have fielded one of these. Okay.
Yeah.
So when a power outage struck Southern California in the 1990s, Los Angeles residents reportedly called 911 to express alarm about strange clouds hovering overhead.
Wow.
They were seeing the Milky Way for the first time. So all the light pollution was finally gone in the sky, and they were freaking out. No, they'd never seen the Milky Way, so they called 911 and said, "There's something in the sky."
That's cool.
Yes, it's the sky.
All right, I'll ask my dad about that. Maybe he was there for that.
Yeah. Let us know if he actually was there, if he fielded any of those calls, or if he
That's pretty cool.
Went to a 911 house and said, "There's something attacking my house. It's starlight." So dumb.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's Austin's bits for this week. Go outside and look at the sky. It's beautiful. Lovely. So that's all we got for this week. Let us know in the comments on Facebook, email, however you want to talk to us, text, whatever. Matt was texting, so you can text him. He's always
I text all the time, so just text me.
So that's
You
it
know
for.
who you are. No, I'm just kidding. No, just Facebook us. Facebook us ideas that you guys have too. Like whatever you guys want to hear, make sure you let us know. If you guys like our show, make sure you let us know.
If you hate our show, let Matt know. I don't want to hear nothing about
I
that.
said that last week. So
Oh,
now
dang.
the joke's old.
No,
You
it's not.
officially have
It's
turned
not.
into some weird like dad without being a dad.
I just
so.
have amnesia. That's all. I'm just old. So we're starting the podcast right now, right? This is the beginning.
Okay.
Real amnesia. All
Well,
right.
anyways, guys, that's our show for this week. Sorry it's short, but next week's going to be amazing. Is it short? You tell me.
No, we just hit 30 minutes.
Wow, never mind. It's a normal show. Welcome.
Welcome to our
Welcome to
rambling.
the ending. You probably skipped ahead 30 minutes just to hear this part.
Yes, this is my lovely voice saying toodles, everyone.
Bye.